Hey, we are here for another game of Violent Dark. The mission we rolled up today: collect a rare sample. So we have to collect a sample from an alien. Each time a threat is killed, replace the killed threat model with a objective token. Before the end of the final turn, a crew model must make it into contact with an objective token and succeed on an investigate action TN5. TN4 if support crew. Then a crew model must make it back to the cryo sleep chamber and make an investigate TN3 action. Okay, so the high threat areas that I rolled were 4, but there was supposed to be one right at the door, which did not make sense to me. Because if that turned into an alien, I could kill it, investigate, and just go back. Because I could just focus fire down on it, so I'm just removed that one for now. There's one here, here, and here. There should be 4. So we're going to put another one in here. Yeah. So now there's 1, 2, 3, 4. And luckily, they said in many streams rulebooks, it's a narrative game, so it doesn't matter exactly where they are. You can kind of play around. We've got steam venting condition in this room. We've got steam venting condition in this room. We also have a supply token here for our plan B, which was critical repair. If I can go in there and repair that thing, I'll win my plan B. So hopefully we can kind of remember how to play. I know we got some rules wrong last time. In filming this is technically only 2 days later than when I filmed that last one. So look, we're going to get rules wrong. It's going to happen. Correct the rules in the comments so I know. I'm just going to tell you right now, that doesn't mean I'll remember them anyway. But that's life. So here we go. Okay, and as we play this, it's going to get easier and easier. ISS phase, vital scan, no, because nobody's stressed yet. Let's see. Emergency wake-up protocol, we're good there. Interior scan, yes. We're going to roll for our HTAs, which is the high threat areas. And that is a D10. Let's do this one back here first. It's a 10. Nothing happens. Awesome. Let's do this one back here first. It's a 3. It's a threat. If playing with a threat, replace the HTA. Okay, replacing it. Hey, I figured out if I just lick my thumb and get those. So there's an alien up in this room over here. I wish that were straighter. That's just me being nitpicky. Okay, there's an alien up in that room. He's unhappy. Okay, let's roll that one back there. It's a 10. Nothing happens. Boy, I hope I get some 10s when I roll. And that one back there. It's a 2, which means it's an alien. So we got threats on the board. We got aliens up in here. Y'all gonna make me alien up in her, up in her. Okay. I don't know why. I hope I don't get a copyright strike for singing that. I changed the lyrics enough though, right? Okay. So we do need aliens on the board because that is our mission, is to get a sample from them. So now it's the threat phase and they're gonna move, and again, I didn't know for sure. So what they're going to do is move, and then they're going to interact with the doors. If I can get Malone out here. A, B, C, D. That's an adjacent. I don't know. I might be able to close the door on one of them, which would make things real good. But if I get that sample early, I want to go and try and fix that thing. So they're both going to move, and their interact is D6 minus 1. I think last time I played D6 plus 1. D6 minus 1, it's target number 4. That's a 4, so this door has just slid open. Also, this big train with the big blocky black is from Blacksite Studio. It's all 3D printed here. I scaled it down 80% to make it more confined. Might not want to do that, but I wanted to print it all fast. If your aliens are on 25mm bases, you're fine. But anything bigger, it's going to be a little tight in the hallways, but I wanted it to be tight. Anyway. D6 minus 1 for interact. That's a 2. That door stays closed. Cool. Then we go to the crew phase, and they each get 2 actions. Mostly it's going to be moving and opening doors, I would imagine. So Malone will move here and open the door. She's got the door open for those guys. Movement is 3. These guys are all going to double move. So Roderick is here. Reeves Maginot is like here. And Mitch Barner is here. That's the turn. And we got 10 turns to do this. ISS phase. Which means HTA's moving. I'm gonna say it again for Matt Reeves if he's listening. Matthew Burns, not Matt Reeves. Reeves is my character. I'm gonna say it again for Matthew Burns if he's listening. We so badly need a quick reference for this. Like, I might make one with just like, I don't know, but we do. Let's try this one over here. It's a D10. It's a 2. That's an alien. Pull that out. We got 3 aliens on the board now, so we're in trouble. This one over here is a move the HTA token 4 towards them. Oh, that's not good. Because that means they all have to pass stress tests. Because it's within 2 of all of them except for Malone. No, that's fine. Okay. Whatever. We're like, I feel like this game is like, not swingy. Swingy's the wrong word for it, but it's like, hey, okay, this looks good. And then all of a sudden things are quickly getting out of hand. Because there are 3 aliens. They're not easy to take down. I have to take one down. I'd like to fix the machine. Don't know if that's going to happen. So, anyway. Alien phase. So let's go with the guy trying to interact with the door. It's a D6 minus 1. They're smart. It's a 3, so he stays in there. I don't know if that's how it's played exactly. That's how I'm playing it. I like it because they're smart. They're smart aliens. They won't rely on brute strength unless they have to. How's that sound? These guys are just moving. He's got to go around. Move 6 to here. This guy's moving 6 to roughly about here. I'm not super crazy on exact measurements in games like this because it's narrative. So that's just life. Okay, this guy's gonna. Oh, those 3 have to do a stress test before anything else. So it's target number 4. I got to get out their pages. I also am gonna try and make smaller ones of these, because I really like these because they have a very like alien feel to them, like the movie Aliens, the design. But they're just too big. I don't want a whole sheet of paper. So let's do Roderick first. His is a D8. No pluses. He passes. Malone is not there. Mitch Barner's a D8. He passes. And Reeves Maginot's a D8. She passes. 7. Perfect. Wonderful. So they can each do 2 actions. They didn't take any stress. All of them. So my plan is, we'll see how this works. Move 6 here. Move 6 here. Move 3. I'm going to move Malone past him first. See how far she gets. So she gets here. Okay, so my plan is for this team to take care of that alien, hopefully by slamming the door on him, and then collecting the sample, and then getting back to the cryotube. And this team, with my big gun, hopefully repairing the unit, the damaged unit, but if they don't, that's fine too. Now, the steam vent rooms, I have no line of sight, so I can't shoot through them. But if I'm going to slam the door on its head, then I don't need to. And she can do that because she has voice authorization, and now she's, like, adjacent to it. So, yeah. And we're going to go with the ISS phase, which means we're going to roll for the HTA first. It's a D10. It is environment. Add a random microenvironment to the sector the HTA token is in. If that token is not within a sector, create a sector within 6 of the HTA token. Okay, so that room's going to get a sector, which isn't fantastic. It is a 4 lighting, no effect. Oh, great. Okay, well, we just got really lucky on that. These guys are moving, because now it's the threat phase. So he appears in the doorway, snarling viciously. This one just moves around the corner. And then let's see if that one opens the door back there. We want it to open the door this time. D6 minus 1, gotta be better than 4. It's a 6, the door opens. A plan is coming together. Door opens. Crew phase. Malone will move. Right here. She can't see. She's going to move 3. Let's just double check that. 3. Yeah. Okay. 3. And then she will use voice activation to slam the door on that alien's head. Melted into a pile of guck. There's the objective token. She is gone. Oh, that's such an awesome thing for dealing with aliens. It has to be. 3. Mitch Barner moves here. He'd be a little bit like here. Then, is he within 4 of the token? No. So he'll move 3 again. Staying away from the door. Okay. Because I believe you need to be able to be 4 away from the token to do it. Oh, you have to be in contact with it. I might have got something wrong last time. Either way. That's where we are now. Okay. So Reeves and Roderick over here need to deal with some alien threat. She's going to fire. And she's going to use volume of fire. So she's going to roll... She's got to roll a stress test first. See if she gets a stress. She does not. And then she does Volume of Fire, which adds a D10 to my roll for damage. So we got to roll its defense, which is a D6 plus 1. It's a 4 plus, so it's 5. I gotta get better than 5. Come on. And I get a D10 plus 1. I got a 6, so that's a hit. And then I'm gonna do D10 damage plus 1. So let's just roll 2 D10s. Come on. 2 10s. No, we got 9, 10. So we got 10. 10 damage. Which, I'll use this bad boy. Brings it down to 20. That's not the worst. She's going to fire again. And she's going to use Volume of Fire again. Let's make sure we can do that more than once in a turn. Yeah, she can do it again. I don't actually know if you can do the same action twice in a turn. I couldn't find it in there, so I'm doing it. Also, an FAQ would be good. It all says coming soon on the website, so anyway. She's got to roll that stress test. She passes the stress test. Oh my god, she's just crushing right now. D6 minus 1. Sorry, D6 plus 1. It's 5. So again, I got to get better than 5. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Yep, nailed it. That's a 6. So D10 plus 1 damage. That's 7 plus 5. Amazing. Plus 1. 13. Whoo. Okay, so she's gone. Do we try and run up and hit him with a large wrench? Do we do that? So you know what we're going to do? We're going to do a stress check and use his stimulants. And I got to do a stress check because he's going to use his stimulants. He passes. And he moves up. The stimulants give him an extra action this turn. So he's going to be in contact. And now he's going to attack, hopefully twice. Yeah, he will be able to because that move was his free action because of stimulants. So let's roll their defense, which is D6 plus 1. So he's got to get better than a 5 on a D6 for his attack. Can he do it? No, it's a 1. So that's a fail. So let's go again. Let's see, their defense this time is... Yep. That's 6. So I can only... No, it's 7. So I can't possibly beat it. It's a 5. Roderick's in trouble again. We're going to roll for this HTA here. It's a 2, which would have been a threat, but there's... Oh no, I killed one. So this alien pops out of the vent behind them. Oh, things have just gone really, really poorly. Oh no. Oh, we gotta get that sample and get back. Oh god. Nobody has any stress yet though, so they're all cool, calm, and collected, but they're not about to be. Oh gosh. Well, first thing we do is move this guy. And then these two aliens are about to have a field day of attacking. So let's do the Xeno first. He attacks both of them because he can see both of them. That one's going to as well. Make a range combat attack against every crew model within 6 in line of sight. She might not be with... She's definitely within 6. Yeah, they all are. So we're good. No, we're not good. We're terrible. Wow. Okay, so D6 plus 1. Let's do Roderick first. His defense is a D8. High roll, high roll. It's a 4. And these guys got a d6 plus 1. That's a 1, it's a 2. He misses that one. Let's go against Reeves Machino. She's got a d8 for defense as well. High roll, high roll, high roll. It's a 6. Okay, it's not the worst. d6 plus 1. It's a 5. It's a 6, so she gets hit. Damage is a d6 plus 1. She takes 6. I've been hit. My life is terrible. She takes a 6 damage, man. Okay, then Rending Claws. He's going to attack Roderick, who has a defense right now of 8. And he rolls 10. Oh my god. So he hits, and then does d8 damage plus 1. Which is 9. He does 9. Now this one. Oh my gosh. Okay. None of that mattered because they hit, so... Okay, so shooting at these guys. Let's do Reeves Machino first. Has a defense of 2. Yeah, I think they'll be able to get it. Yeah, it's a 3, so that's fine. And then that's a d6 plus 1 damage for 3. So Reeves takes 2 more. We gotta just, like, I think we're just gonna have to give up and go for the 2, 3. Just go for the objective and get back to the room. Roderick has a defense of 8. They're rolling. Total miss. Okay. Perfect. And no Rending Claws on that one, so... Nope, that's not true. It would move with its lunge first right into contact with her. So then it would do Rending Claws. So her defense is 8. Wow. His melee is a d10 though. He rolls a 5. So we're good. No damage there. Okay. Everything's terrible. Crew phase. Oh my god. Crew phase gets him onto the objective and then grab it. TN4 if it's a support crew, which it is. So his interact. Let's go down to Mitch Barner here. His interact is a D10 and it's a TN4. Would have been 5 if it was anybody else. He's got an 8, so he has the token. I'm just going to move him off for a sec. He has the token, so he moved and he interacted. Oh, I don't think he can do that. Yup, investigate action is 2. Oh my gosh, so he couldn't even do that. He had to move. So he just moved there. That's it. Okay. Whatever. Malone is coming back with her pistol. Me. So she moved twice. He moved. He can get it next turn. And then wait another turn. Oh my gosh. Okay, Reeves. I don't know. Let's go with Roderick first. He's going to attack that alien who's got a defense of 5. And he rolls a d6. It's not great. He rolled a 1. Okay, so we're going to attack the alien again, who has a defense of 4. And he's got to roll a 5. 4, 5, or 6. Come on. He rolls a 4, so he hits. Strength, skill die, it's a d10. If we do 7 damage, it dies. Wish me luck. Come on, Roderick. Swing that large wrench. It's a 10. Smashes its brains in with a wrench. See ya. It doesn't really make things any better, but... because next turn that one's just going to attack him. I think he can push it, though. He can take a stress to push it and get, like, make a move. Oh, they all have lucky. May ignore the damage from one attack after the damage is rolled. Because they all have lucky now because they got a little sauciness. Anyway, he's got to stay there and stare down a horrifying alien. There's also no more HTAs on the board, so I think I have to add 2 next turn. Here comes Malone. Okay, so she's gonna shoot this alien a bunch. She might as well use Volume of Fire too, because like she's engaged. D10 plus 1, and their defense is going to be 3. Oh, I'm gonna get you. Volume of Fire is added to this, so let's do her stress, which is a D8. She has a stress. So now she attacks. Nails it. And then D10 plus 1 damage. That is 15. 15 damage. That just half health them. That's a huge hit, lady. She'll do it one more time. And she's going to use Volume of Fire again. Let's find the defense. It's a 2. Oh my gosh, we're lucky for that. And let's find her stress. She passes that. She took a stress from before, though. And higher than a 2. I can only roll one of these. Higher than a 2. It's a 9. D10 plus 2 damage. Oh, this one died over here. So that would technically drop an objective token. Okay, so D10 plus... 2D10 plus 1. That's 17. 18. She kills that alien in one turn. Things are looking better. So she just like gets right up close to it and just starts machine gunning it in the brain. And I only say brain because these aliens have giant brains. As you can see, they have giant brains there. They're super cool miniatures. The aliens are from One Page Rules. I got them as a welcome pack years ago. I was like, I'll never do anything with them. Turns out I love them for this. I should have just made them a little smaller, or their base is a little smaller. Anyway, she's a machine gun queen. Yes. So that means everybody's gone. I had to add 2 HTAs. So let us find out what they're going to do. D10. That one back there. Movement detected. It's going to move 4. I'll do that in a second. This one in the room is a 8. Add a random microenvironment to that room. I'm not going to roll for it. I'm just going to grab one. Because I have them in a stack down here. Darkness. That's okay. We're not going in that room anyway. This is moving 4 this way. Threat phase. Well, that's simple. He lunges. And attacks Roderick. And Reeves there. Yes, and Reeves. So let's do Roderick first. His defense is 5. Not great. Range combat is just a D6. 5. Lower than 5. No, it's a 5. D6 plus 1 damage. That's 2 damage on him. And then he's going to shoot at her back there. Her defense is 2. Ugh. He's got a 5. He hits. D6 plus 1. 3. She's taken 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Then he does Rending Claws on Roderick. 4. His defense is 4. Sorry. D10. It's a 4. And he does D8 damage. Yikes. He does 8 damage. Roderick's in trouble. He's down to 1 health. Oh my goodness. Okay. To the crew phase. Malone will come here. Mitch Barner is going to interact with that. He's got to get higher than a 4. Mitch Barner's interact is a D8 or D10. Oh, it's a D10 plus 1. Because I put his... When you build them, you can add a plus 1 to something. D10 plus 1, higher than a 4. Nailed it. Okay, he has the token. Okay? The only problem is that is his whole turn. I'm going to put that over here so I know I have it. That's his whole turn. So he's got to get back to the cryo chamber. And they just have to hold off these aliens. I don't know if you can shoot into combat. But we're going to. But I think the first thing we're going to do instead is maybe try and shove the alien away. No, we're just going to do attacks. We're just going to do a bunch of attacks. And if Roderick dies, Roderick dies. That's life on the prairie, you know? So, let's get Roderick's sheet here. It's a D6. His defense is a D6 plus 1. Let's get the alien's defense, which is 3, 4. And then Roderick's attack, which is a D6. Higher than a 4. Higher than a 4. It's a 6. Yes, yes, yes. Which means it's a critical success, which I haven't been playing with. When a critical success is rolled for a melee combat skill, in addition to adding the skill dice value, which means 6, to the damage, roll the attack's damage twice and choose the best result. Man, I totally forgot about defensive stance. I'm not playing with it. I've decided I'm not playing with it right now. We're gonna save that because as I play it more, I'll get better at it. But I'm having fun doing this. So, and I don't know if it it probably makes the game a little bit easier. But that's fine because the game is really hard. So he gets a D10, and then we add a 6 to it because of his critical success. So he's done 10. 10 damage, which means it's at 20. We can put that up there so we know. Alright, so he'll attack again, and its defense is going to be a 3. And his attack is going to be a D6, so it's going to get higher than 3. It's a 6. Oh my god, it's another critical. So then he rolls a D10 plus 6. That's 13. Oh my gosh. That's awesome. That brings him down to 7. So now, I don't know if you can shoot into combat. We could probably make it so that we shoot into combat, but like do a -2 or something. So let's do that. Because we've got Reeves still to go. So Reeves will go. She'll shoot into combat and she'll use volume of fire. And we're gonna add a -2. I don't know if there's a rule in the book. I'm not gonna look. Because it takes a lot of time. So we're gonna have her shoot at a -2. So then we need to do the Xeno's what's the Xeno's defense? Let me move the camera a little bit. Okay. So defense, he's got a 3 defense. She's going to be shooting a D10 at -2. So she's got to get over that. Oh, she's got to check her stress too. Her stress is a D8, so it's 4 or higher. She's going to take a stress. That's her first one. I think that stress test gets harder for each one after that. It's a rule that I didn't pay attention to last time. But anyway, D10 -2. Nails it. So then she gets a D10. So 2d10 plus 1. Oh, I could have rolled 2 dice for his damage last time. Ah, well. That is 8. So that takes care of that one. And we no longer have any aliens on the board. And then she's going to move 3. Which just puts her up here. Okay, so there's actually 2 objective tokens there now. We don't need those. Maybe we can get over there and fix that thing. Anyway, we're on turn 5. Alright, so now we have to move to the ISS turn. We have 2 HTAs there. So we have to roll for the HTAs. So D10 for the one in the room is a 2, which means it is an alien. And we replace it with the threat token. And the next one is a movement, so it's going to move towards them for 4. So it's going to be like right there. Okay. So then it would be the threat phase. And he's going to move 6 to the edge of the tanks. And I think we're going to give up on the Plan B mission. That is the threat alien turn. So that's the crew turn. And I think we're just going to move it on out. We're going to move this guy 3. Which gets him just outside the door. We'll make a stress test. Make a stress test with a TN4. A stationary crew member. Make a stress test with a TN4. So I guess that means... See, so this is one of those things that's not really clear. But I'll go back and check stress. Whenever crew model fails a stress check, they'll mark a stress box found on their crew card. Adds +1 to each subsequent stress check. So if he passes, does he still get to do it or no? See, the other one says you can do it regardless, like for volume of fire. So since that one says that, we'll do the same thing. So Mitch Barner's pretty sure a D8. So it's a D8 over 4. Oops. And it's an 8, so he's going to move an additional 3. Which gets him here. That's 1 move action. So then we'll move another move action, which is 3. And then we'll do an additional stress check. So TN4. And that's a 7, so he moves 3 more. Which gets him like right. It would get him kind of like in between, but I don't want to do that, so I'm going to put him before the door. Okay, and he has the token, so that's good. Now we have to make a defensive wall. So that alien doesn't get through. We'll move. We're just going to double move 6 for him. And we're just going to move 6 for her. That's the crew phase. ISS phase, which would be moving the threat, probably, or it's going to be another alien. And we go... It is movement detected, so that HTA is going to move 4. And they can move through walls and do all sorts of awful stuff. So there we go. They're not within 2 of it. That's good. Then we would go to the threat phase, which would mean the alien's going to go. The phases actually go pretty quick for a game. So there's he. And, oh, he just moved on his own. Did you see that? A ghost alien. So then, we go to the crew phase. Okay, so the crew phase is... He's going to move just 6 into the room, so that's a double move. Because he can't do that investigate anyway. She's going to move 3 back. He's going to move 3 back. And she's going to move 3 back. And that is the phase. 2 turns left. So he's got to get this thing in the next 2 turns. So ISS phase. 4, it's going to move 4. That brings it pretty close. It's a little bit further than that. Yep. They're not within... Just outside of 2. That's the ISS phase. Threat phase, he's going to move. He's going to roughly be like right at the beginning of this room. Maginot is going to fire a bunch. Because she can. So let's put some lead into this alien here. Okay, so she's going to use volume of fire, so I'll check her stress test now. Stress test volume of fire. 6, so she passes that. Then the alien's defense is a 3. And she's rolling D10 plus 1. Just D10 plus 1 to see if she's going to hit him. So we're going higher than a 3. That's an 8, so we got that. And then it's D10. D10 plus 1 damage, but volume of fire adds another D10. So 2D10 plus 1. That's 19. That's 20. 20 damage right off the hop. Wow. It's 20 damage. Just blasted him when he came around the corner. She was ready for him. So she'll do that again. So she's going to fire one more time. She'll take the stress test over 4. It's 5. She's got that. His defense will be a 4. And she's got to roll a D10 to see if she hits. It's a 1. That's depressing. So, never mind that. Thought we could have taken out that last alien. Maybe we still can. Maybe Malone can hit it with its pistol. So let's shoot with the pistol. We can use volume of fire for that as well, I believe. So, let's do a stress test. D8. 7 passes the stress test. The alien's defense is a 5. Oof, that's not great. Range combat's a D8. That's a 7, so we pass. And then it's a D6 plus a D10 because of volume of fire. D6 plus D10 plus 1. That is 16. That's amazing. So 17. That alien just comes around the corner and just gets eviscerated by pistol and pulse rifle fire. So now the last thing we have to do is just double check. I think it's a target number 5 for this. Target number 5, but if it's support crew... Oh no, it's a target number 3. So he's got to do a interact 3, an investigation, I guess, and make an investigate TN3 action. His investigate is D10. I just have to get higher than 3 or higher. It's a 5, so he investigates the sample. We've cleared the ship, and that is the end of that mission. Collect a rare sample. I think maybe next turn, or next time we'll go against, maybe not aliens, maybe we'll go against rogue synths. But if we do go against the aliens, I will do their continuing presence rolls and stuff like that. And we can go through all that. Like, I'll do that somewhere else. I think they're all going to get certain things. First time crew mission, they get the lucky keyword. Each subsequent time a crew model survives, they gain 1 reputation point. So they all get 1 reputation point and then you can spend those. So that's pretty cool. We might go against the alien again for a third time, or we might go against rogue synths instead. So we'll see. Anyway, that was Violent Dark. Collect a rare sample. That was mission 2 of our campaign of Violent Dark. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely mistakes are still made. I know that there's some mistakes for using ranged in melee. There might have been one or two. There might have been one facing mistake and then defensive stance. So I don't like facing rules in games, so I might not play with it. It doesn't seem to affect it too much. It only affects it in the way that, like, it's maybe easier for me. So maybe I could just make an action like quick turn, like you spend an action to just like quickly turn or something like that. Either way, have a great day.